Opinion Mahakumbh a research opportunity unlike any other. There is no doubt that researching the Mahakumbh is both rich and novel in terms of inquiry and outcomes, especially when compared to other pilgrimages worldwide. The 4-5 Day Mahakumbh Mela in India has now concluded. However, this spiritual gathering remains significant in a unique way. Beyond its religious and cultural aspects, it has also provided rich material for academic inquiry, research, and new perspectives. The intersection of academia and research has taken multiple shifts, fostering innovation and novelty. Suffice it to say, the event has opened up diverse research platforms with fresh perspectives. Scholars and researchers have delved deeply into both theory and practice to study this vast spiritual and cultural festival. Research methodologies including ethnography, interviews, focus groups, and experimental approaches have been applied and reassessed for their validity. Studies on the wide range of rituals and ceremonies have contributed to the development of new research methodologies. Findings and generalizations are forthcoming, with emerging socio-cultural, economic, and management theories set to challenge existing paradigms. Mixed methods, research design, sampling techniques, and interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approaches have become central points of discussion. Originally organized in 1870 under British rule, this vibrant cultural festival now rests on strong pedagogical foundations, incorporating integrative, collaborative, reflective, and inquiry-based approaches to comprehend phenomena that often defy description and challenge the imagination. The Mahakumbh, held after 144 years, was not just a spiritual spectacle but also an unparalleled research hub. Scholars from diverse fields anthropology, sociology, environmental science, public health, and artificial intelligence examined the grand event to understand human behavior, urban planning, and the impact of faith-driven mobility. Unlike many global pilgrimages such as Dajiyamazu, Abraham's Path, Lourdes, Kumano Kodo, and St. Magnus Waith, Mahakumbh stood out due to its sheer scale, demographic diversity, and temporary city planning, making it an extraordinary case study. There is no doubt that researching the Mahakumbh is both rich and novel in terms of inquiry and outcomes, especially when compared to other pilgrimages worldwide. The Dajiyamazu pilgrimage in Taiwan remains one of the most well-known spiritual events globally, fulfilling tourists' spiritual aspirations while also driving the development of destination tourism. Studies on this event have provided theoretical insights into happiness, marketing, and sustainable development. Abraham's Path, a cultural walking route tracing the journey of Abraham across the Middle East, serves as a model for cultural tourism, inspiring hope for humanity. A Harvard Business School case study has explored ways to revitalize the Abraham Path as a cultural tourism route. Adam's Peak in Sri Lanka stands out as a unique pilgrimage site sacred to Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, reflecting diverse religious interpretations. Research on this site has utilized ethnographic fieldwork, observational studies, archival research, and geographic information systems. Santiago de Compostela in Spain attracts tourists seeking spiritual fulfillment, nature experiences, and sports-related activities. Similarly, the Via Francigena, oldest and most significant medieval pilgrimage route connecting northwestern Europe with the Italian peninsula, remains pivotal for its cultural, historical, and religious importance. These are just a few examples of global spiritual events that have been extensively studied. However, the Mahakumbh is unique in its formation of an ephemeral megacity, hosting over 100 million devotees within a few weeks. This is particularly significant for research, given technological advancements and heightened global interest in mass gatherings in the post-pandemic era. Real-time data collection using AI-driven crowd analytics, drone surveillance for security, and biomedical studies on large-scale sanitation and health infrastructure were at an all-time high. With climate change affecting river water levels, environmental researchers are keen to study the impact of millions of pilgrims on the Ganges ecosystem. Additionally, the event provided fertile ground for behavioral economists studying donation patterns and for sociologists exploring caste and gender dynamics in faith-based gatherings. This academic research holds promise, as it is expected to offer deep insights into the logistical, cultural, social, and economic dimensions of the Mahakumbh. From Harvard to the London School of Economics LSE, and from Kyoto University to the Indian Institutes of Technology IITs, academics have been deeply engaged in unraveling the myriad aspects of this spiritual congregation. Economists and sociologists at LSE investigated the local economy and the livelihoods of millions of people, while Kyoto University examined how the Mahakumbh managed its environmental footprint and implemented sustainability measures. Harvard University documented academic data on crowd behavior and the measures taken to ensure public safety. Similarly, IITs, Indian Institutes of Management IIMs, and other esteemed Indian institutions engaged in participatory action research and practical action research. These studies aim to inform action, gather evidence for theoretical frameworks, and contribute to the advancement of knowledge in this field. The integration of cutting-edge technology at the Mahakumbh has opened up new research avenues. Current studies focus on human sciences, the psychological and emotional impact of collective religious experiences, and neurotheological research offering rich and novel insights for classroom teaching and experiential learning. Unlike many pilgrimages that primarily emphasize religious aspects, the Mahakumbh's transient city model has direct implications for urban planning, crisis management, and cultural anthropology. This research holds significant value for academics and researchers in the philosophy of education, as well as in teaching and learning methodologies within this field. It is also likely to attract interest from schools, university educators, policymakers, and prospective teachers by contributing to pedagogical innovations. Santosh Kumar Biswal is an associate professor at Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Ramadevi Women's University. Bhubaneswaru Chakraborty is an associate professor at School of Management, Presidency University, Bengaluru. Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely those of the author. They do not necessarily reflect NEWS18's views. Nan